Hey guys, remember me? It's been a while since I made a video, so I thought I would make a little one because I'm really bored actually. So the last couple of months have been crazy since not graduating, since finishing my first semester of college with straight A's. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's been like this. So yeah, I went to New York. Did I make a video talking about that? Probably not. It's been a very long time since I made a video. I went to New York, or Pennsylvania, New York, and Alabama, all within 2 weeks, which was it was amazing and horribly stressful all in one because I left the day after my last day of school. So it was all just jumbled in there together. And I had other stuff going on in my mind at the time, relationship stuff. So I was a mess, a mess. But I had a blast, especially in New York. That was insane. And I cried several times because I could not believe that I was there. Because since I was a teenager, I've wanted to go to New York, and I had a huge fear of flying, like gigantic. And I overcame that in my 20s, mid 20s. And then flying alone to Canada and stuff really helped. So yeah, I could not believe I was able to do that. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to if it wasn't for my mom. It was me, my mom, and my niece. It was our little vacation, and I had a lot of fun. And if I could go back right now, I would. I would pack so fast. I say a lot too. I'm not going to edit this. I don't feel like it. So yeah, I would make an excellent reality TV show star. They would have to edit so much. Then we went to Alabama and I got to see my grandparents, and that was really great. It was really I just got to see my grandparents and my aunts. I didn't have to worry about my cousins coming over and all that stuff, so it was less stressful. I got to spend a lot of quality time with my grandpa and my grandma, but I'm really close with my grandpa, and you never know when's the last time you're going to see them, so it's always great to go visit. And I promised I would come back as soon as I could. What else have I done? What else have I done? The kids came to visit. They're not kids, they're 18 and 20, but they're kids in my head, so they came to visit. And we went to Santa Monica Pier. That was a huge that could have been a huge Pokemon day. Pokemon Go. But it kept crashing. Everyone was like, oh my god, if you're at Santa Monica Pier, you have to play Pokemon. It crashed. But yeah, so that was the first time that I wore my bikini bottoms without shorts over them or a skirt. I just bared my big fat legs around a lot of people because it was super crowded. So I was really proud of myself for that. We didn't do too much. We just kind of hung out there. And then we went to Disneyland. I haven't been to Disneyland since I was probably 17 or 18. Maybe 19. So I was really nervous because I know that I can't ride theme park rides anywhere else. I can't. And see, I'm not going to edit this, and there's going to be weird pauses because my brain has to think of things first, ponder. But yeah, I was really nervous. I knew that Disneyland was fat friendly because everyone had said, and I know the last time I went I was chubby. I can't remember what size I was, but I was chubby and I fit on everything. But still, it's kind of in your head will I fit on this? Why should I go? Because the kids all went to Universal Studios last year, and I refused to go because I didn't want to be the only one like standing outside of each ride waiting for them. But I fit on every ride I went on. I avoided Space Mountain just like people told me to because I asked around. But I rode like Splash Mountain, which I have memories of as a child, and Thunder Mountain Railroad, and Haunted Mansion, and all those good ones. So I had so much fun that I'm really contemplating getting an annual pass. So if I get one, any of you that have one or go to Disney have to tell me so we can meet up and like hang out at Disneyland, because I really, really love that. And then, let's get to the fun part of why everyone knows I've been depressed, like blah blah. My relationship, which I know that everyone knows ended in October, kind of still was like hangy-yawny, weird. I'm not going to go into too much detail because of privacy stuff, but it was still in my mind, and not because I'm like a stalker or weird. Like in my mind, it was still mostly a relationship. Ended. So it got dark when I said ended. It did, like 2.5 weeks ago. And it was time, and I actually feel really good about it. I wish him the best, but we weren't right for each other, and I wasn't getting the attention I deserved. We had a lot of good times together, but I don't know, I want all of the attention, all of it. So, not really, not all of the attention. I'm not that bad. But, so I've kind of been like, my brain's been kind of distancing myself slowly because I knew it was going to happen. You just kind of know. So I feel like I'm like, no, it doesn't feel like a fresh wound breakup like it did in October. It did maybe for a day or two. And I still have like my moments, obviously, because you care about somebody. Like, that sucks. When I'm with somebody, I want it to work out. I'm not just dating around. I want it, like, if I date you, I really want to work towards a life together. Like, that's just me. I don't know if that was the plan over there on that side, but that was my plan. But yeah, so I signed up for OkCupid. I've gotten a few messages so far, but I've ignored like a couple because, like, not interested. But like, the first message I got was a guy asking me if I like to be tied up, and and the second was a guy asking if he could photograph me. So since I don't like being murdered, I passed on those guys. So yeah, I'm kind of just gonna work on myself. I'm talking to somebody I have a crush on. I think he knows that. I don't know what that is. That's okay, awkward. Where did I go again? I disappeared. I have to see my face. There I am. Like my wild hair. Trying not to like do stuff too. Oh! And I'm going to start going on Thursday nights to the bar with my niece on country dancing night, which is like me, like country dancing, because who knows like the political views. Well, you probably know the political views of most people in that room, but we're just going to ignore that, and I'm not going to ask them. But it's actually really fun. When we first got there, we got there like when it started, and it was all older people, and I'm like looking at my niece like, this is what you find fun? Like, this is fun? But then, like, younger people got there, and it was like all different people, like a group of like really drunk young guys came in and were line dancing, and it's actually really fun. So I think I'm going to continue going to that if she lets me. I don't want to be like the weird aunt tagging along thing, but I had a lot of fun. And yeah, so I learned one of the dances. All the dances are choreographed except for like two-step, which is when you dance with a guy, and that kind of feels like I'm in middle school waiting for someone to ask me to dance, and I'd have to say no anyway because I don't know how to two-step or like twirl and all that stuff. But I'd like to learn. I think it'd be really fun. I'm trying to be more social. Next Saturday I'm going to the plus size pop-up thing with Plus Bus, Proud Mary, Vintage, everybody. I've posted it, so that'll be exciting. Yeah, I'm just trying to get myself out there. School starts in 3 weeks. I'm excited about that because I've actually been really bored. So we'll see where everything goes. My emotions have been kind of up and down, but I really think it's time to like focus on me and do fun stuff. And it's 10 minutes and 35 seconds in of me talking a lot. So, yeah, my room's a mess. Did I mention that? It's worth mentioning like 10 times because it's really messy. I'm going through my stuff and okay, I'm gonna stop rambling. So yeah, I'll probably post this. I don't know. Just thought I'd talk to you guys and tell you what's been up. And thank you to my close friends who have always been there for me and who have listened to me. And I love you all. And you have an amazing day, night, evening, morning, all of that stuff.